Here is the uncomfortable truth about Friday the 7th of August 2026, the weather that will actually ruin your weekend is not falling yet. Today across most of the United Kingdom the picture is fine, bright and pleasantly cool to warm, with broken cloud rather than solid grey. Forecast summaries for the 6th and 7th of August describe exactly that, fine and cool to warm, partly cloudy, with only isolated showers and patches of rain across southern areas. Isolated is the key word. It means scattered, hit and miss, the sort of shower that soaks one village while the next one overstays bone dry. And that is precisely why people get caught out. When the sky looks broadly friendly, we plan optimistically. We leave later, we skip the waterproofs, we assume the roads will behave. The evidence for this weekend says do the opposite, because those isolated southern showers are the first visible sign of a pattern that is already tilting. So why is the south getting the showers while much of the country stays dry and bright? Because the UK sits on a boundary. Cooler, drier air is sitting over the country, giving that fresh, comfortable feel rather than sticky humidity, while moisture is edging in from the south and southwest. Where those two meet, you get instability, and instability produces isolated convective showers rather than a neat band of rain. That is the technical way of saying the atmosphere is bubbling in patches, not raining in sheets. In practice, this creates the classic British August day, genuinely warm in sunshine, noticeably cool the moment cloud passes overhead or the breeze picks up. Coastal areas, especially in the southwest and along the Channel, will feel that contrast most sharply. If you are in Northern England, Scotland or Northern Ireland today, expect the fine and cool end of that description, with the shower risk staying largely to your south. The important change is not today's conditions, it is the trajectory. Forecast guidance for this window is explicit that those isolated southern showers become scattered, and then widespread, by Sunday. That is a three-stage escalation inside 72 hours, and each step means something different for you. Isolated means you can plan around it. Scattered means you will probably meet rain at some point on a long journey. Widespread means the rain finds you regardless of route or timing. Motoring organizations, including the RAC in its August 2026 driver guidance, have been flagging the same broad theme for this summer. The UK has seen a wetter, more changeable pattern than the classic sunny August of memory, with rain and showers doing more of the work than settled heat. That matters because it changes what the roads look like. A summer of intermittent rain keeps surfaces dirty, oily, and unpredictable in a way a long-baked dry spell simply does not. Now the travel half, because today is a Friday in peak August, and that combination is the single most reliable predictor of congestion in the British calendar. The south-west corridor is the pinch point. Boardmasters is running in Newquay this weekend, one of the biggest festivals on the Cornish calendar, and Time Out published its full set times and lineup guide on the 5th of August. Tens of thousands of people funneled down the A30 and A38 to reach it, on top of ordinary holiday traffic heading to Devon and Cornwall. Add the M5 south of Bristol and you have three demand streams sharing the same tarmac. Anyone crossing between England and Wales should also check the Severn crossings before setting off, since National Highways has been publishing updated guidance on the bridges through July. The practical rule today is simple: for a long westbound run, leaving before 8 in the morning or after 7 in the evening is worth more than any shortcut you can find. Here is the bit most people underestimate. The most hazardous moment on any road is not during heavy sustained rain, it is in the first 20 minutes after a shower begins on a surface that has been dry. Oil, rubber dust, and diesel residue build up on tarmac, and light rain lifts that film without washing it away. The result is a greasy surface with dramatically reduced grip, which is exactly the scenario waiting in southern counties today with those isolated showers. The highway code is blunt about the response. Rule 126 sets a minimum 2-second gap in good conditions, and tells you to at least double it in the wet. On tires, the legal minimum tread is 1.6 mm across the central 3/4 of the tire, but grip and water clearance start degrading well before you reach that line. If you are covering serious motorway miles this weekend, checking tread and pressures tonight is 10 minutes very well spent. On a bright, breezy early August day in the UK, the sun is stronger than it feels. UV levels in southern Britain can still reach moderate to high values around midday at this point in the season, and a cooling breeze masks that completely, which is how people end up burnt on a day they described as merely pleasant. The practical takeaway is that sun protection today should follow the sunshine, not the temperature. The same illusion works in reverse for clothing. Because this is a cool to warm air mass rather than a humid one, mornings and evenings will feel genuinely fresh, particularly on the coast and in rural valleys. If you are heading to an outdoor event, a beach, or a festival campsite this weekend, layering beats a single heavy choice, and waterproofs stop being optional from Saturday onwards. Looking ahead on the current evidence, the shape of this weekend is unusually clear. Today and much of Saturday keep the fine, changeable, mostly workable character, with shower risk concentrated in the south. Sunday is the pivot, when that rain is expected to become scattered to widespread. That has three concrete implications. First, front-load your weekend, do the outdoor thing, the drive, the coastal walk, on Friday and Saturday, not Sunday. Second, expect Sunday evening return traffic to be slower than normal, because widespread rain plus the end of a festival and holiday weekend is the classic recipe for delays and breakdowns. Third, if your plans have any flexibility at all, moving a Sunday journey to Saturday evening is the highest value decision available to you right now. Detailed hourly forecasts running up to 14 days ahead are worth checking again on Saturday night, because the timing of that transition is the detail most likely to shift. So here is the one sentence to carry with you. Friday the 7th of August 2026 is a good day in the UK, and it is a borrowed one, because the forecast escalation from isolated to scattered to widespread rain by Sunday is already in motion. Use today properly. Travel early if you are heading southwest, check the Severn crossings and the A30 before you commit, treat the first shower on dry tarmac as the most dangerous 15 minutes of your journey, and double your following distance the moment the road darkens. Wear sun protection despite the cool breeze, and pack a waterproof even though you will not need it today. The people who have a good weekend will not be the ones who got lucky with the weather. They will be the ones who read the trend, moved their plans forward by 24 hours, and let Sunday's rain fall on an empty diary.